I just want to say a quick story that I heard that I think we can all learn from. So there was another story about a king that he had a best friend, and his best friend, it was his advisor, right? It was the king's advisor. And every year together they would go hunting. But the one thing that was special about this advisor was that no matter what would happen, he had a line. He would always say, Gam Zu LeTovah, right? Everything is for the best. No matter if something goes wrong or good, he always says everything's for the best. So one day they go hunting again, the king and the advisor. What happens? The hunter misses the shot, hits the king's finger falls off. The king starts crying in pain, he doesn't know what to do. What does the advisor do? He says, Gam Zu LeTovah, it's for the best. The king looks at him and says, what are you, crazy? It's for the best, you just cut off my finger. The king got so mad at him, he said, you know what, you injured me, I'm throwing you in jail for life. The king takes the advisor, throws him in jail for life. After many years pass, right, the king is living his life, the advisor is in jail. He goes hunting again, after 10 years, let's say. He goes, what happens? He gets caught by a bunch of cannibals, right? Humans that eat other humans. Whenever he's caught, he's sitting there saying, listen, what am I supposed to do now? I'm about to die, what happens? The one thing that is about cannibals, the rule that they have is that they're not going to eat a human unless the human is perfect. They can't have any cuts, they can't have any diseases, they can't have any problems with them. The human has to be perfect, and then they'll be able to eat them. So what happens? They take a look at the king, they realize he's missing a finger, and they say, you know what? He's free to go. The king is sitting there, he says, wow. He's free to go, the king leaves, he says, wow. All this time I threw my advisor in jail, he cut off my finger, and he said Gam Zu LeTovah, and in the end it was for the best. Because if he didn't cut off my finger, I would have died right now. So he goes to the advisor and he brings him out of jail. He says, listen, I'm so sorry, I know you went through so much pain and whatever you went through in jail, I'm very sorry. What does the advisor say to him? He says, Gam Zu LeTovah. He says, what do you mean Gam Zu LeTovah? You've been in jail for the past 10 years for something you didn't do wrong. And he said, listen, if you didn't send me in jail, I would have gone hunting. And what happened if we got caught by the cannibals? I'm perfect, I don't have any issues, I don't have any diseases or cuts on my body. If I went hunting with you and you didn't send me in jail, I would have been the one eaten and I would have been the one dead. So the lesson that we can learn from this is that no matter what goes wrong or right, whether it's in business or whatever it is, at the end of the day, even though you don't see the sign right now, at the end of the day, you have to say Gam Zu LeTovah and everything is for the best.